Back with Bobby and JJ Radio, we have Miss Sasha Begum. She's with Begum, Pelaez-Prada, attorneys at law. The thing about her this month that we're kind of celebrating her a little bit, she just was named San Antonio Business Journal's 40 under 40 in 2018. I want to say congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Only 40 of us made it.
Bob, you're 41. So I don't even know how you got even near that list. Okay. So, but let's talk about Begum, Pelaez-Prada. So who are you all, and who are you servicing in the San Antonio area?
We are a small woman and minority-owned law firm. We came together kind of to provide a range of services from our clients. And so myself, I do more corporate transactional work. If you've got real estate transactions, if you're a startup, you want to form your company, if you've got contracts that need reviewed, that's my cup of tea.
That's your MO. Got it.
Yeah. Then I've got my partner, Juanita, who does commercial litigation. So if whatever I do goes wrong,
whatever you mess up, she cleans up.
She cleans up for me. Exactly.
Got
so.
it.
And then we've got another attorney that works with us who does immigration work. So we're trying to cover all the...
Get your free advice.
No, I'm going to get it. And so you guys all formed up just to kind of niche, kind of try to cover as much as humanly possible.
Yes. So, yeah.
And so what do you feel separates you guys from your competition?
Without question, our attention to our clients, I think.
Sure.
So I come from a big firm. Really, my background is in huge law firm, big, huge, massive transactions. You can never get a hold of your attorney.
Right.
You'll never get a cell phone number. You'll never, whatever. We have our clients that call us, day, night, morning, weekend, whatever. And we're always
for corporate
there.
law.
Yeah.
Really?
You'd be surprised. Yeah. I had to pull out my computer right now because somebody was asking me, where's my document?
Right.
So, yeah. So, yes, wherever I am, I bring my computer with me. And
I can say that's pretty rare. I think for most people, not to say anything bad about anyone, but, like the billboard lawyers, it's like it's a numbers game, really, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, they're trying to take on as many clients as humanly possible, and the machine gets kind of big, and you're probably assigned to like a legal assistant, and then you may or may not even kind of meet the person that you're calling originally, right?
The reason why you called the firm, right?
Right.
Yeah, we know the reason why you're calling us is because of us.
Right, for sure. I like it. So walk us through being a new client in the corporate, since you kind of focus as for business owners, obviously. So walk us through being a new client. What is the process? What should someone expect?
It kind of depends on what you're looking for, but let's just say you're a startup, because we have tons of startup clients. They came up with a new tech that they want to take out there. They want to form their company. And so usually I'll sit down with them, and I like to walk them through the whole process of why exactly are you forming the company? What do you want to do with it? Kind of long-term strategy, because all of that helps me in developing, to come up with a process of, or I guess the best structure and the best documentation to form their company. So I sit down with the client for, it's a fairly long period of time to understand them and what their needs are.
Like what their end game is going to be.
Exactly, what their end game is. And then we become partners. I mean, not technically. I mean...
So you own half of their business right off the bat.
Right off the bat, yeah.
Got it.
That's how I work.
They got to read with their...
Yeah, they're like, how did that happen? I didn't even need
I was bamboozled.
I didn't even need a business partner, and now all of a sudden Sasha's in our office. It's kind of crazy.
No, I like to see our clients grow, and so we become, tight with our clients in that way.
So how did you originally get into all of this?
Into law?
Yeah.
My mother had a restaurant here in San Antonio back when I was in high school. I don't know if anybody remembers at the Vault.
Downtown. It's on Commerce Street.
Yeah, so it was beautiful. My mom designed it. She came up. She did everything.
It was really pretty.
It was beautiful.
I partied there one night. It was kind of crazy.
I did too.
Yeah.
And she got cancer in the process of it.
Sorry.
And so she was really sick and had to get rid of it. She ended up going to some attorneys and paid them a ton of money to work out a purchase and sale agreement with some people that wanted to buy the business. Well, her attorneys weren't really good at protecting her.
Right.
And these people, they literally overnight took out all the assets, took out all the chairs, all the tables, everything. They left her with huge tax bills. The tax, whatever, was never transferred over.
Right.
Anyway, long story short, it was a really traumatic, really terrible experience for my mom. And so I wanted to become a lawyer to be able to help people like my mother,
For sure.
small business owners, so that they wouldn't get stuck in that situation.
No, I like
Kid has a story about how you became a janitor. Didn't you slip or something? Your
I
parents
slipped.
slipped in a
I slipped. It was. I didn't see the yellow
dirty
sign.
floor.
I didn't see the yellow sign.
And from there on,
He's trying to contribute to the show any way that he can. It's a little too highbrow for Bob. No, that's an incredible story. So that kind of fuels the passion of helping people and making sure that doesn't happen to them.
Exactly.
For sure. And so with corporations or S corps or LLCs and LLPs, there's all these different different entities that you create up front, right? Mm-hmm. And so how different is it per client? Is it almost like obviously it's not one size fits all, but how do you ever really steered someone away from that, like, I'm going to be this, and then steered them like, I think you really should be that?
Yeah, 100%. And it happens all the time. And I like to work a lot with, with the client to see what, like I said, their long-term game is, because that plays a big role in what entity form they want to take their business in. And then, that's my perspective from a legal perspective, but I also really like to work really closely with the accountants. A lot of the times the accountants will have a totally different structure that they recommend for this particular client for whatever reason. And so then it's up to the client to work with us to determine which way they want to go.
A quick takeaway. So when you're working with people in residential commercial real estate, what are the services that you provide?
I'll just talk about a recent transaction that I just helped a client with. He was buying a a trailer park.
Yeah.
And so I
You don't have to look at Bobby when you say that.
I assisted with all the due diligence, like
Sure.
the entire process.
it's
of
like
due
being
diligence.
mobile.
Yeah.
I like keep my options open.
And actually, one of the biggest and only reasons that you can have a lawsuit after when you buy a house, for
Sure.
example, because it's typically buyer beware after you close.
Right.
One of the only things that there might be an actionable item is the seller's disclosure.
For 7 years.
Exactly. And so I work really closely with the clients, and part of the due diligence, even like on a house,
Sure.
we've represented a lot of clients in just buying their homes and assisting with the whole due diligence process of that.
For sure.
And if there's any issues later on, obviously, my partner Juanita can handle them.
Then you just give it to her and she mops it up.
She mops it up.
I love it. Okay. So obviously, if you are a business owner, if you need any kind of contract work, definitely dissolving the business, you definitely want to contact Begum, Pelaez-Prada. You can call them at 210-780-6022. Again, that's 780-6022, or you check them out at bp-plaw.com.